Part 2, Interactive Comprehension. Is semi-direct, audio recordings are played from a CD. The candidate has no eye contact and no facial cues, an ICAR recommendation. The candidate responds to a variety of international speakers of English, an ICAR recommendation, in non-routine emergency situations. Simulates real-life communication. The recordings are produced in collaboration with operational experts, in order to ensure authenticity. The candidate has a time limit in which to respond. Lasts 7 to 10 minutes. Live comprehension, as opposed to a multiple-choice type of listening exercise where there is no opportunity for the candidate to interact and ask questions, allows for the demonstration of spontaneous discourse management strategies, the demonstration of proficiency across all 6 language profiles. There are 3 parts, 2A, 2B and 2C. In each part, you will listen to a series of recordings of international speakers of English. Recordings will only be played once unless you ask for repetition. You cannot hear recordings a third time. If you need to listen again to check something you missed or didn't understand first time, please do ask for repetition. Be aware that regular repetition will suggest that your comprehension is slower and this may affect your comprehension score. In Part 2A, you will hear 6 recordings in which a pilot or controller is talking in a non-routine aviation situation. After each recording, you should show you understand the situation fully by reporting your answers to 2 questions. What was the message? And who do you think was speaking, a pilot or a controller? You will be given a task card to remind you of these 2 questions. The examiner will ask you to report what you can. You should show that you understood the situation by reporting it either in your own words or using the words in the recording. All the information in the situation is important. This includes stating what the message was and who was speaking, whether it was a pilot or controller. If you do not give all of the information, it will affect your score.
Bond recordings in which a pilot or a controller is speaking in a non-routine situation. If you need to hear a recording again, you must ask. You will have 20 seconds to respond. Okay? Yes. In Part A, you will hear 6 short recordings. You need to report the message fully. There are 2 things to report. What was the message? Who do you think was speaking, a pilot or a controller?
Situation 1.
There has been a crash on the runway. You must go around.
Report what you can.
There has been a crash on the runway. You must go around. The controller is speaking.
Thank you.
Situation 2. Police have boarded our plane with sniffer dogs. We're going to be delayed.
Report what you can.
Police have boarded our plane with sniffer dogs. We are going to be delayed. The pilot is speaking.
Thank you.
Situation 3. We're diverting to our alternate because we experienced wind shear on our final approach.
Report what you can.
We are diverting to our alternate because we've experienced the wind shear.
And this question?
The pilot is speaking.
Thank you.
Situation 4.
One of our passengers is bleeding. Can you arrange medical assistance upon arrival?
Report what you can.
One of our passengers is bleeding. Can you arrange medical assistance upon arrival? The pilot is speaking.
Thank you.
Situation 5.
You are approaching restricted airspace. Do you have permission to enter?
Report what you can.
You are approaching restricted airspace. Do you have permission to enter? Here the controller is speaking.
Thank you.
Situation 6. What's your last known position? I don't have you on my screen.
Report what you can.
What's your last known position? I don't have you on my screen. The controller is speaking.
Thank you.